Hello YouTube, this is Master Side coming to you from Team Insidious or Team Heroes Dark Side with my first very own deck profile on my favorite clan. I would have had this sooner, but someone was nice enough to steal my first deck. So I had to go to my locals and win a deck off of someone and adjust it to my likings before I could put it on my channel. And now without further ado, my favorite clan, Shadow Paladins. We're gonna do the Shadow Paladin Diablo deck, and my starter is full body Diablo. When this unit is being, its ability is when this unit is being popped for the ability of a blaster. When it's sacked, I can add a card with blaster strike from my deck into my hand. So that gets you your main card into your hand, which is not bad. Then first, for our first main grade 3 is Blaster Dark Diablo. When the Generation Break 2, when this unit is striding for a card with Blaster in its card name, every single card in your hand is considered a grade 3, which means I can discard anything in stride, which is really good. And its secondary effect is when this unit when the unit that strides on top of it is Dark Giant Phantom Blaster Diablo, I get to nuke, destroy one or retire one of my opponent's units. Second is for Whirlwind of Darkness, Voltamir Diablo. He is the new grade 3 support for the Diablo deck. He's decent. I heard that there's another grade 3 I should try. His is Generation Break 1. Choose one of my rear guards, retire. And during turn, when this unit strikes a Diablo card, I can superior call one grade 1 from my deck and call it rear. Then if the card that I strided was Dark Dragon Spectral Blaster Diablo on my vanguard, I get to search my deck for another grade 1. And the unit card with that effect gets a 3k. So that's 2 grade 1s right there. And also, when Voltamir's placed on Vanguard Circle, it gets an auto effect, Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1. And I get to Superior Call another grade 1. So that's 3, which is not bad, I guess. This deck revolves around calling grade 1s. So I guess it's pretty good. I'm testing it out right now. So far, it has won me multiple games. Next, we have 1, 2, 3 Dark Knight Maiden monsters from the Dark Rancid Sukumori Legend deck. It's simple. When this unit attacks, Generation Break 1, Counter Blast. If it's boosted, Counter Blast 1, Superior Call 1 grade 1 from my deck. That helps me out with a lot of my combos. It lets me choose the specific card I need. Then we have an MVP for my deck, a new card, Dark Stage Painter. I'm only running 3. I'm questioning about running 4. When this unit is in my deck, Generation Break 1, and I need a Superior Call grade 1, it's also considered grade 1, so that's really good. And also, when this unit is placed on the rear guard circle, I get to choose a card, draw a card and choose a card from my hand and discard it if I have a Vanguard with Diablo in its name. So I run 3 of those. Next I run Black Chain Flame Dance Formation Hoel. I hope I pronounced that right. I run 4 of them. Hoel is the new support for Diablo. It says Generation Break 1, when your other grade 1 unit is placed on rear, if you have a Vanguard with Diablo in its card name, choose up to 1 Vanguard and that unit gets 3k into the end of turn. Then if the unit that was placed on rear guard was Black Chain Spirit Formation Kahedon, I get to counter charge and soul charge 1 card, which is really cool. So it gets a boost, a counter charge, and a soul charge all in one if I make the entire combo. It's a really good card. It has helped me win multiple games since I got this. And next we have the other part of this formation, It's Kahedon, Black Chain Spirit Dance Formation Kahedon. When this unit is retired, for the ability of one of your vanguards with Diablo in its card name, choose up to one of your vanguards until the end of the turn. It gets 5k and an auto ability. When this unit attack hits a vanguard, search your deck for one grade 1 and call it to rear. And shuffle your deck. And if there is a unit named Black Chain Flame Formation Hoel on your rear guard, the unit called with this effect gets a 5k boost into the end of the turn. So, when I use one of my Diablo cards to pop this, I get to call grade 1 and give it 5k, which is not bad, I guess. I give my Vanguard 5k, then call another one, and if I have Hoel, which I just showed you, on rear guard, I get to give that rear guard, which I call, an extra 5k boost, which is really good. It can give you that pressure that you need to make your opponent drop more cards from their hand. Next, we have a very good card, one of my favorite cards, I believe, is Pitch Black Sage Sharon. I run for her. She's basically a stride fighter, and also when she's being sacrificed, she's considered as 2 units. So that's really good. Next, we have 2 stride fosters, just in case, to be able to stride easier. I'm only running 2. I'm trying that out. So far, it's worked for me. Next, we have a card which I'm trying to find a place to be able to place another one, because it is my favorite card. When it is Dark Heart Trumpeter. When this unit is placed on rear, if you have a Vanguard with Blaster in its card name, a grade 3 Vanguard with Blaster in its card name, Soul Blast 1, Superior Call 1, grade 1. So I can call it with Matcha. Matcha attacks is boosted, Counter Blast 1, Superior Call this one, Soul Blast 1, call another one. So it's a really good card. I can combine it with Dark Sage Painter. That way I have a whole other column to be able to attack. Alright, I run only 1 of her. I wish I was able to run more. Now down to our triggers. I run 1, 2, 3, 4 heal triggers. Illegal Alchemist, a demon. Alright, I just run those 4 heal triggers because that's all you really can run. Then a draw trigger, which is really important in this deck for Spectre Duke. So charge this card, add this card from when this unit is on rear, put it into your soul, 3k boost to any unit of your choosing. It can help you get that extra boost to get those magic numbers. And then I have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 critical triggers. That way I can hit for hit for bigger damage. This deck revolves around doing a lot of damage with Dark Giant, Phantom Blaster, Diablo. Since if you get rid of your opponent's rear guards, it won't be able to guard them. So if I get nothing but crits, that would be basically the game. And then I have a card that I'm planning to change completely. I left this last even though it's not a grade 1, because I like the art, but I really don't like the card itself. It's Little Sage, Little Skull Wish in the main. Basically, I want to change these 4 cards for Karma Collectors. What she does is when the Vanguard's being attacked, nullify the attack. If there's a copy in your drop zone of itself, discard 1 card, draw 1 card. So far that's my main deck. Now to get to my side deck. For my side deck, we have Dark Knight Lubick, one Generation Guardian. I just run one for right now because I'm testing it out. It says during your opponent's turn, you can discard a heal. Yeah, and it guards. It says call this card to the Guardian from face down. When this unit is placed on Guardian, choose one of my grade 1 or lower less rear guards, and you may move it to the Guardian circle. So since this deck revolves around calling grade 1s, I'm always gonna have something to be able to activate this if I play my cards right. Alright, so that's a little bit. Next we have something that I believe every deck should have for those jerks that decide to stay on grade 2. Breeze. Sabri. When your vanguard did not ride the previous turn and is on grade 2, I can still strike this unit if I'm at grade 3. So I run one of those. That way they don't try to stall. Next, I run 2 Dark Knight Grim Recruiters. It's pressure because when the attack hits, superior call grade 1, and that can help me a lot with my combo. So your opponent's gonna most likely throw cards to try to block this one, and that's what you want before getting to your main cards. Make sure they lower their hand. Next, I have another alternate. It's Dark Knight Antheism. Neism. I don't know how to pronounce this thing. I'm sorry. Basically, when I ride this unit in the Vanguard circle, I strike this unit on the Vanguard circle, sack one of my units plus 7k, and it gets the ability that when the attack hits while he's on the Vanguard circle, I get to retire one of my opponent's rear guards. Which, if it goes well for next turn, that's gonna help me win most of the. It's probably that it will help me win the game with this card, which I'm about to show you. Dark Dragon, Phantom Blaster, Diablo. This is an amazing broken card. I like this card better than the new one. I don't know. People say that the other one's better. I disagree. This unit, when this unit strides on top of my Blaster Dark, I can nuke one of my opponent's rear guards. Then, when this unit is placed on the Vanguard circle, counterblast 1, flip a copy of itself. And it gets plus 10k and a critical. Of course, that right there is pretty cool, but that's not all. When this unit attacks, if I sacrifice 3 of my units, or was it 2? If I sacrifice 3 of my rear guards, your opponent cannot guard unless he sacrifices 2 of his own. Now, before he attacks, of course, I'm going to be swinging at his rear guards to make sure he's not able to block. If not, I'll just make him sacrifice his units in the end. That way, next turn, he won't have a full formation, which is really good. I love this card. It's my favorite card in the entire deck. Well, in the side deck. And next, we have our last card. Is a new one. Most people say I shouldn't run 4, but I decided to run 4 just for the hell of it because people said not to. Dark Dragon, Spectre Dragon, Diablo. This unit is decent. I like the other one better. It's really good, but the other one I consider better. It says once per turn, Soul Blast 1, choose a face down card from your G zone. Now, it says choose a face down card, meaning any card in my G zone can be flipped up, not a copy of its own. So I like that it's not limited by that. And then it says choose one of your rear guards and retire it. And to the end of the turn, this unit gets this ability. Once per turn, Generation Break 3, Counterblast 2 and choose 2 of your rear guards and retire them. And at the end of the battle that this unit attacked the Vanguard, you may pay the cost. And if you do, stand this unit, and this unit gets minus 2 drive checks, meaning that the second time it attacks, it's only going to get 1 drive check. And if you have a heart with Diablo in its card name, I get to search for another grade 1. So it gives me a second attack and a free unit, which is really good. So that's it. That's the second one. So these 8 cards right here are what usually win me the game. Well, once I get past all the other strides, if they're still alive, this usually wins me the game. So that was my deck profile. Please tell me if there's anything you think I should change. Any type of ideas is acceptable. If there's any other type of deck that you would like to see, just hit me up on my messages or at the bottom of the thing. Subscribe, please, and hope to see you soon again. I'll be placing a deck probably by the end of this week. Deuce, Master Sai signing out.